Danger and Lawrence saga continues to heat up. Hey everybody, WALTY Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting polo punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. Just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. Who's ready to do a little moto whistle blowing? We got things heating up. Good thing, right? The lights class is actually providing a little bit of excitement. The 450s, it's all about the Jet show.
Oh, Jet, the perfect season, this and that, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh! Give me a break, dude. We need to get this thing, we need to get this series wrapped up into these quote-unquote super-duper playoff series so we can see some actual guys show up to the races. Something's got to change. Because the 450s is like pretty much watching paint dry. It's just an exhibition race to watch Jet smoke everybody. So that's why the 250s are so good. And I've reported on this before. You know, the industry is going to decide which way this is going. The fans are going to decide for the industry, rather, because we've talked about this before. The industry continues to water it down, sugarcoat it, try to make it mainstream with our good friend and primary cheerleader, Ricky. Ricky wants to make this a football as big as football and baseball. It won't, bro. It won't. This is hard-hitting, gnarly stuff. And so finally, the industry is showing what its true colors are, because make no mistake about it, you guys know this. You guys know this. If you ride motos, the way we do, you got to screw loose. That's just kind of, you got to screw loose. That's just, anybody willing to go do what we do on a moto, you're risking your life. You're risking a massive injury. You're risking career-ending injury every single time you get on the bike. But we continue to sugarcoat it, family-friendly playoffs. Nope, it ain't happening. And here's that segues us into what's going to unfold right now. And I've reported on this, and we absolutely need it. And this wasn't contrived by the industry. This is unfolding organically. Now, will the industry continue to juice it because they have no choice and maybe try to make it a colorful spin-off story for the announcers to report on? Of course, that's what they do. Whew, insanity, this stuff. What we're seeing now is the actual, we've talked about this. You got the white knight and you got the black knight, the dark knight. Danger and squeaky clean Hunter Lawrence. They are now doing a little bit of spatting. They're a little bit of mudslinging going on out there. And you know, I did my Unadilla disaster recap report, and I pretty much said I was kind of surprised, or I appreciated that Danger, had kind of like, when he got in front of the camera, it's like, hey, it is what it is, bike fail. He wasn't up there belly aching and blaming. He pushed it off pretty quick. That was before I saw the footage of him having his little meltdown on the track. But here's the thing, dudes. When you're in the heat, and I guess there's been some flack, like he really let it, you know, some people are on two sides of the aisle on this. Like he overreacted, he's a little spoiled brat, getting upset. Well, the reality is you put yourself in the kid's position. If you come from getting passed by a bunch of riders and then you're on the gas again, passing people back, and you're feeling it like this is, I'm on it, I'm going hard. He had tunnel vision. So when the bike let go, I don't care who you are, you're not going to enjoy that feeling. So he's a young kid. He had a little bit of we'll call it an expected meltdown. That's to be expected. And I've seen people melt down much worse, but he composed himself for the podium interview, or not the podium interview, for the interview behind the camera after. He composed himself. He shook that off rather quickly. So we're going to look at today, one of the things we asked it here on the WALTY Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel. If you're new, please subscribe, jump over there and get involved with some polling, and jump on over to WALTY Wanderers MX on Instagram, where the bench racing continues. But buckle up and strap in, put on your goggles, because you might get roosted both places. Just fair warning. Insanity, this stuff. Insanity, this stuff. I got a little too much sun yesterday, if you can tell, so Walty's kind of on one right now. But we asked it here on the page of the community channel of YouTube, do you think Danger and Hunter are going to continue the feud, or is it over? Is it over? It was just a Unadilla thing. No, I think this thing continues. I think it actually needs to continue. Now, the fun part for us here is we whistle blow and blow everything apart and expose it when it needs to be exposed, only if and when, and it probably is always going to be the case, because Wall Street entered our sports. We got to blow it apart. We got to keep them in check. It's up to us to do that. They'll run with this. You see, if you can't beat them, you'll join them. But the reality is we needed a little bit of a feud. And luckily for the 250s, it's about to deliver with a couple of the biggest names that are out there right now, Danger and Hunter. And it's a good story. I'm a fan of both of them. I just know that we need to get some more controversy, clean, hard racing, aggression coming out. Now, right now, they're politely kind of back and forthing this thing. It could continue to heat up, but I'm afraid the industry's probably talking to them in private.
Hey, you guys, can you try to keep it clean? We really enjoy the little feud, but we don't want to get too aggressive like Weston Pike punching people on the track.
No, it's going to happen. It could happen. We could see fireworks. We could see Danger just straight up start clocking fools out there. You never know. This is Moto. So let's go ahead and jump over to the WALTY Wanders community page of the YouTube channel where we asked this very question, reveal the results, then we're going to meet back here to wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, buckle up and strap in when asked on the WALTY Wanders community page of the YouTube channel. Will Danger and Hunter continue to take some shots at each other? 84% of you said, yup, they're going to be taking some cheap shots and I can't wait. While 16% of you said, no, they're going to keep it clean, squeaky clean. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. What do you think? Most of you think, yeah, this thing's heating up, bro. Well, we're cheering for it. We want it to hear. They're going to try to sweep this under the rug and maybe try to contain this so we don't tarnish this new direction we're going
with super duper playoff motocross mates.
No, it ain't happening. The riders and the fans decide which way it's going. And let me just tell, Walty always likes to talk about back in the day. Back in the day. Because back in the day, that's how this sport was run, and it was awesome. Major network television picking this thing up. The television packages were so much more entertaining than they are now. Now it's become a little manufactured, watered down, bubble gum, Karen and Snowflake driven Wall Street. I just call it like I said, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just calling it like I see it. And final thoughts I come to you as a friend, as a moto guy. Somebody wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters we're swimming in now. Shark infested. Shark infested. Welcome to the kiddie pool. Hunter and Danger might take the gloves off and go toe to toe. Drop it in the comments how you guys feel. In the meantime, Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I'm going to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to contact us there, along with links to channels I've appeared on. I think you enjoyed this video. I think you're really going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. I'll see you on the next video.